Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Hands it off out of the gun. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. They find some open field here. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And another fine run there. This one good for 15. He's come out on a mission here to start this drive. Another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, it's Mixon. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2nd down and a yard. And now they'll throw with Allen. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry. And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Allen looks to throw on second down. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
And the Bengals first down.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Brings up second and a yard.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Tua sets up to pass it. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. Still going. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And that's a wise decision. Remember, he threw the pick on the last drive. This time he says, I'm not forcing one. I'm just getting it out of here.
Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa over the middle. That's hauled in by Tony. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Tua. That is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Kadarius Toney. His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Allen now looks to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action, now it's Tua. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. On 1st down, Allen. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. To throw, it's Allen. Looking deep here for Chase. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Treylon Burks, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to pass. Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the 6th sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and 1, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum, forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Allen to throw once more. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some room to work. And this will be a Packers first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and they'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Bengals.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Allen. he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
From the gun, it's Allen. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. To the air, Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Allen will try again on second down. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, 28 yards. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's complete to Tony. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
For a Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Tua. And now here is another interception. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is first and 10 right now. On play action, here's Tua. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do.
To a hit, and the ball is out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Inside the 20, Ja'Marr Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Ja'Marr Chase with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. And now they're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 7.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And my goodness, another interception. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and they're in control now, 35-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Into space at the 45. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at the
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And now here is another interception. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. So after the INT, it's Allen. Open man is Chase, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He's got it. And he's brought down. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A try here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
42. Packers 7.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Tua. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2nd and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Allen's throw is on target to Burks. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Allen. This will be caught at about the 3. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Again, they'll throw with Allen. That's to the pylon and incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can...
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bengals 49, Packers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 64 yards. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
At the 19-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
That'll be caught. It's Toney. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Cincinnati, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory.
I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got